Today is Jane Goodall Day, and it's also 2 years since I became part of Roots and Shoots. But for me, this day is personal because I'm not just celebrating her work, I'm remembering a moment that changed the direction of my life. I'm remembering sitting across from Dr. Jane Goodall. I was just a young person who cared about nature. I told her about my journey, about advocating for biodiversity, about speaking to young people, about trying to protect what we still have left. And she listened, truly listened. And then she looked at me and said, "You young man are taking roots and shoots around the world." I can't fully describe what that felt like, because when someone like her, someone who was dedicated her entire life to the planet, sees something in you, you start to believe it too. But what stayed in me even more was what she said about hope. She told me that hope is not just a word, it's not something we wait for, it's something we choose. Without it, we become apathetic. She spoke about the resilience of nature, how ecosystems can recover if we give them the chance, something I have seen too. She spoke about people, about the courage of those who refuse to give up, even when things feel impossible. And she spoke about young people, about us. She said the future is in our hands, that we have the power to change things if we believe in it and if we don't lose hope. Because today I see so many young people who care deeply but feel disconnected, overwhelmed, surrounded by constant statistics. So much negativity that the brain starts to shut down. Not because we don't care, but because we are trying to protect ourselves from emotional exhaustion. And in that space, it's easy to feel like you don't belong in conservation, like your actions don't matter. But every action matters. Hope lives in what we do. But before I left, she said something else that I will never forget. She told me that with people like me advocating for biodiversity, the future looks bright. And I've gone back to that again and again. That meant everything, because it was trust. Since that moment, everything I do carries her words. Because her legacy is not just in the forest she protected or the chimpanzees she studied, it is in the people she inspired. And today, she turns 92. In our hearts, minds, and what we do. 2 years into this journey, I realized something. Her impact didn't end with her. It continues through us. Today, as many have shown globally, is a day of a promise. To keep going, to keep building, to keep believing. Because hope is alive, and we are the ones who carry it forward.
Everybody is asking me, where do you get the energy to carry on? It's partly that I care passionately. I suppose on top of that, I'm not going to give in.